He was discarded like trash, his body broken and his soul forgotten, until a stranger's kindness lit the spark that would save his life. We had never seen a dog in such a miserable condition before. His fur was clumped and crusted like it had been dipped in cement, his skin raw and bleeding from constant scratching. This dog, later named Bowling, had once belonged to someone, but that person had refused to seek treatment for his deteriorating condition and eventually left him to die. Alone and desperate, Bowling wandered the streets, driven only by hunger and pain, until fate led him into a place no one expected, a gang's hideout. These men, feared by others, shocked everyone by showing Bowling compassion. They gave him food, a place to sleep, and gentle pats on the head. Though they couldn't provide medical care, they saw his suffering and chose to help in the only way they knew. Eventually, one of them approached a kind woman and asked if her family could take him in. That family, poor but full of heart, welcomed Bowling without hesitation. They didn't see a diseased stray. They saw a soul worth saving. They gave him a corner in their home, shared their meals with him, and shielded him from the cold. But despite their love, Bowling's condition worsened. His skin cracked and oozed, his eyes remained dull, and his body shook with each breath. Then we met him. The moment we saw Bowling, something clicked in our hearts. We knew we had to step in. The local vet warned us it would be one of the toughest cases he'd ever seen, but we refused to give up. We took skin samples, started him on antibiotics, and fed him homemade meals full of nutrients and love. At first, Bowling was hesitant. His past had taught him to expect pain from humans, not care. But as days passed, the walls he had built around his heart started to crumble. He let us bathe him, touch his wounded body, and even cuddle him. Slowly, his skin began to heal. The endless scratching faded, replaced by peaceful naps. His eyes began to sparkle with hope. We visited him every day, cheering him on through every small win. After a week, thick crusts on his skin started falling away. By the second week, new hair had started growing back. Bowling had gone from a hopeless, trembling stray to a playful, loving soul who wagged his tail at the sound of our voices. His transformation was nothing short of a miracle. One day, as I held him in my lap, he looked into my eyes and let out the softest cry. It wasn't pain, it was relief. It was as if he was finally saying, "Thank you." 3 weeks into recovery, Bowling had grown confident again. He'd run, roll around, and even chase after toys. But the most beautiful part came when he was ready to go home. Not just to any home, but back to the same kind farming family who had given him his first taste of love. They adopted him, this time with pride and joy. When we visited a month later, Bowling ran to us like an old friend. His coat was healthy, his eyes full of life, and his heart full of love. Bowling's journey from rejection to redemption showed us all that no soul is ever too broken to be healed. Sometimes it just takes one person to believe in them. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Furkind Stories, and share Bowling's journey, because every view brings us closer to saving another life.